Dumelang sanbonani, I'm Sheni. Hello, hi. It's your girl Kia Morake and welcome to my channel. Oh, K Morake. If you're new to this channel, it's all about fashion, beauty and self-care. And today's video is a self-care video, a health and fitness video, which is week 3 meal prep or ingredient prep of my 21 days to fitness with Kia challenge. This week's meal prep or ingredient prep was pretty much simple, easy, and very much affordable, obviously. So let's get into it. Okay, so we have our 3 vegetables, obviously. The green one being cabbage, the sweet one being sweet corn, and the other one being carrots. And then for protein, I decided on pork chops and chicken as always, obviously. I'm going to start by preparing the vegetables. So with the sweet corn, I just boiled it. And then with the cabbage, I'm going to remove some of the leaves, like whole leaves, trying my best not to break them, as you can see here. In a pot with boiling water, I'm going to add some salt and vinegar and add those cabbage leaves in there and boil them until they become soft, but not too soft. I then chopped up the rest of the cabbage, and for you guys to see what exactly I made using the boiled leaves and some of the cabbage that I chopped, you need to stay tuned for my vlog. So please do subscribe because it was so interesting. And this is one of the things that I made from the chopped cabbage. Can you tell what it is? Otherwise, moving on to the rest of the cabbage, I grated some carrots, sauteed some onion, green pepper and garlic. I added the grated carrots and fried that a little bit before adding some cabbage, and fry it until the cabbage has softened a bit. I then added my usual spices, which is paprika, parsley, chicken spice, salt, and I also added the chakalaka soup. Mix that all up and let it sit and simmer for a few minutes, and voila, you are done with your cabbage and carrot soup. I don't even know what to call it. Okay, now we're getting into the meat. I prepared my barbecue sauce that I learned from a good friend of mine who's a chef. So it's basically tomato sauce, Worcester sauce, and some honey, and we're just going to mix that all up together and done. Homemade barbecue sauce. These are the spices that I used to marinate my pork chops. I then fried them on each side for a few minutes before I used the barbecue sauce as basting. I ensure to baste them both sides and let it fry a little bit before I can enjoy them. Now for the chicken, I deboned it because it's just white meat, and I spiced it using the same spices as the pork chops, and I just fried it in some oil, and that was basically it. Simple as that. So I had these apples that were getting rotten, and because I knew I was not going to eat them, I decided to make some apple juice. So in a blender, I added the chopped apples, a whole lemon, some honey, and I'm going to blend that up. I then sifted, please don't come for me that I'm using a pot, I don't have a big bowl. But anyways, I use sift it obviously to remove the solids, and I'm using a spoon to make it quicker. I then sift it again to ensure that there are no solids and it's nice and smooth. However, this time I did not use a spoon. And there we go. I enjoyed my apple juice with some ice, and it was so delicious, guys, that I finished the juice in 2 days. Like, wow. I also prepped some of the breakfast. I made some tuna cakes, which is basically tuna. Ensure that it's strained from the water or the oil. Added some cheese, green pepper, garlic. I added paprika and parsley, and I added 1 egg. You're going to mix that all together very well. Using my hands, I made a ball that I flattened, and I put that in a pan with butter. And you're just going to fry that up both sides, and this is how it's going to look. I made chia pudding for the first time, and wow, you guys, what an experience eating this. You need to stay tuned for my vlog to see my reaction, because I definitely did record it for you guys. Otherwise, I mashed up a banana. Would have been better if it was very ripe. I added some milk, mixed it up, and I added some cinnamon and honey as well. I mixed that very well before adding my chia seeds, and I'm going to mix it again and store it in the fridge overnight. Now, see you next time when I try this out because wow. Otherwise, that's it guys. Like I said, it's an easy and affordable meal prep or ingredient prep this week. I will try to show my face more often when I'm prepping the meals, but yeah, that's it guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for the upcoming vlog. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.